Hey there, knowledge voyagers and aspiring audiophiles. Welcome to CognitionChunks. This is Pythagorean Tuning in the Digital Age, Software and Applications. In the digital age, the application of Pythagorean tuning has become significantly more accessible and versatile due to advances in software and digital technology. While the system may have its limitations in a traditional acoustic setting, digital tools offer a wide range of possibilities to explore and implement this ancient tuning system. Here is an extensive look into how Pythagorean tuning is used in the digital realm, including software, applications, and practical considerations. Digital Audio Workstations, DAWs. 1. Customizable tuning. Most modern DAWs allow you to adjust the tuning of virtual instruments, often down to the individual cent. This enables precise implementation of Pythagorean intervals. 2. MIDI control. Advanced users can even manipulate MIDI data to ensure that notes adhere to Pythagorean ratios. 3. Microtonal plugins. Some DAWs offer specific microtonal plugins to facilitate non-standard tuning systems like Pythagorean tuning. Software synthesizers. 1. Tuning tables. Software synthesizers like Serum, Omnisphere, and others often allow users to import custom tuning tables, facilitating the implementation of Pythagorean ratios. 2. Modulation routing. Advanced synthesizers enable you to map Pythagorean ratios to various modulators, offering dynamic tuning possibilities. Audio analysis software. 1. Spectral analysis. Tools like Spec, Adobe Audition, and others can analyze the frequency spectrum of a sound, assisting in fine-tuning instruments to Pythagorean specifications. 2. Pitch correction. Auto-Tune and Melodyne offer pitch correction abilities, which can be customized to adhere to Pythagorean tuning, albeit with limitations. Mobile applications. 1. Tuner apps. There are several mobile applications designed to help musicians tune their instruments, many of which offer custom scales, including Pythagorean. 2. Educational apps. Some apps aim to educate musicians on various tuning systems and allow for side-by-side comparisons. Digital notation software. 1. Scordatura notation. Software like Sibelius or Finale can use Scordatura notation to indicate when an instrument should be retuned to Pythagorean intervals. 2. Tuning metadata. In more advanced setups, tuning metadata can be embedded into the digital score to automate the tuning of electronic instruments. Modular synthesis and algorithmic composition. 1. Max/MSP, Pure Data. These visual programming languages allow for complex, customized tuning systems, including Pythagorean tuning. 2. Algorithmic composition. Software like Wolfram tones or tidal cycles allow for algorithmic composition that can be tuned according to Pythagorean principles. Hardware integration. 1. MIDI controllers. Some advanced MIDI controllers allow for the configuration of custom tuning systems, making it easier to integrate Pythagorean tuning into a digital setup. 2. Digital signal processors. DSPs. Some audio interfaces and hardware processors support customized tuning, which can be set to Pythagorean. Experimental and academic applications. 1. Psychoacoustic research. The ease of customizing tuning in digital systems makes them ideal for research into the perceptual effects of different tuning systems. 2. Preservation of cultural heritage. Digital platforms offer a means of documenting and preserving musical works in their original Pythagorean tuning. Challenges and considerations. 1. Computational complexity. Extreme customization can sometimes result in higher CPU loads. 2. Compatibility. Not all software and hardware are compatible with custom tuning systems. 3. Authenticity. While digital systems can closely approximate Pythagorean tuning, some argue that they lack the warmth or character of acoustic instruments tuned in the same way. Conclusion. The digital age offers unprecedented opportunities for exploring Pythagorean tuning. Musicians, researchers, and educators can leverage these advanced tools to delve deeply into this ancient system, both for practical music making and academic inquiry. Whether you are a composer looking to experiment with alternative tunings or a researcher examining the psychoacoustic properties of Pythagorean intervals, the digital realm is a fertile ground for exploration. As we wind down this electrifying episode, let's pause and recap the odyssey we've just undertaken into the digital frontier of Pythagorean tuning. If you were awestruck by the math-music nexus, today's episode surely plugged you right into its modern applications. Our first stop on this DG musical road trip was the bustling arena of music production software. We explored how DAWs, digital audio workstations for the uninitiated, have Pythagorean tuning options built in. If you've been fiddling around in GarageBand, Ableton, or Pro Tools, now you know how to set your scales to resonate with Pythagoras himself. We then dived into a sea of plugins and VSTs, where the functionality extends from mere tuning to complex musical math. The highlight? A real-time demo with a digital audio expert, manipulating the frequencies to craft harmonious and exotic scales. You'll never look at a software interface the same way again. Switching lanes, we navigated into the world of mobile applications. Whether you're an iOS enthusiast or an Android aficionado, there are apps to bring Pythagorean tuning right into your pocket. These apps, as we demonstrated, not only help with tuning but also in learning music theory, making it a double whammy of edutainment. One standout moment was our deep dive into the ethical considerations of software that employs tuning systems. In a world increasingly governed by algorithms, who gets to decide what constitutes perfect tuning? A thought-provoking segment that reminds us that even notes have a socio-political context. If you found today's circuit of digital musicology as engaging as a well-strummed lyre, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you won't miss our future expeditions into the landscapes of learning. So, as we unplug from this episode, remember, at CognitionChunks, we're all about making the complex comprehensible, while throwing in a dash of geeky jest for good measure. Until our next oral adventure, keep your minds open and your algorithms harmonious. Happy tuning in the digital age. Signing off, CognitionChunks. Was this accurate? Did GPT just make up a bunch of stuff that does not exist or does not make sense? Find out next time in the CognitionChunks follow-up.